Okay, so welcome to our grade 1 and 2 science day for today. The grade 1s are learning about structures and the grade 2s are learning about simple machines, and they each have some different activities to explore these today. So first I'm going to start with the grade 1 one. Over here there's two activity centers. One of them involves tissues, elastic bands, and little containers here, and they're going to see if there's any effect to layering the tissues and if it makes it actually stronger for holding the pennies. Then over here they're going to get to actually make some bridges, and they're going to see if there's any benefit or drawback to folding the paper versus laying it flat, and if it can hold more or less pennies one way or the other. Then over here, the students are going to get to work with some spaghetti, some marshmallows, and I even have some toothpicks here. And they're going to make some little cubes, and then they're going to see what happens when they add to the cubes a triangle right in the middle, and if this actually helps them hold more or less pennies on top when they do that. Then over here, this is the center I think everybody's going to want to come to today, but they're going to get to make different structures with food. There are some little anchors here for some ideas, but the students can basically build anything they want using a wide variety of food, and they may make some choices depending on how the food actually binds together with the cream cheese, which is in the fridge right now, but will be coming out in time for the activity. Then over here we're going to do two different building challenges. One of them involves little cups, and they have to make the tallest tower that they're able to make to balance two little teddy bears on top. So they can experiment with different ways to put the cups together in order to build that tall tower. The other one is a doll challenge, and this one actually came from Thomas Rowe at Mr. T_Rowe on Twitter's daughter, who actually built a tower using these Russian dolls and taking them apart and I guess shaping them into a tower structure. So I want to see what my students are able to do. So thanks to two wonderful parents, I actually have two Russian dolls here that the students are going to be able to experiment today, take them apart and see how tall a tower they can build that will remain stable using the pieces from the Russian dolls. So that's my grade 1 activities for today. As for the grade 2s, I've got two different simple machine kits, and in each of the kits there's instructions for making a variety of simple machines. Oh, and I'm not going to be able to open them on video here. Hold on. This kit might be a little easier. There we go. And so basically, I'll just throw it in here. Inside of here are all the little pieces, and the students need to be able to read the instructions and build a variety of different simple machines. And what they're going to do is, as they're making them, they're going to record on sticky notes some of the different simple machines that they saw as part of the what they built, and they're going to put it up on our chart of simple machines. So we're actually able to make a list of some different items that are actually different simple machines. So that's one option for today. The other option involves these blocks, and I want to see if students are actually able to make some simple machines using these blocks. So are they able to make something that's an inclined plane? Are they able to make something that's a lever? Are they able to use the example down here, and they're allowed to use tape as well if they want, or some kind of binding thing, but are they able to make some kind of wheel and axle or something similar to a wheel and axle? And are they able to make a pulley? And in fact, for the pulley, I have a little kit that the students are able to use and see if they can actually create a pulley by following the instructions in the kit. So that's a second activity for today. The third and fourth one are out here in the pod, and one of them involves some research. So basically the students get to go to Google and they get to type in things such as examples of pulleys, examples of levers, examples of inclined planes, examples of wheels and axles, and examples of screws, and they're actually able to see some examples that show up in the images, and then they can draw and write some of the different things that they learned from there. And I've conducted these searches before, and there's some interesting items that show up that are levers and incline planes and pulleys and things that the students may not have thought of before. So now they're able to see that these simple machines are all around us. The other option for today is to go to this EdHeads game for simple machines, where they're actually able to apply what they learned about simple machines by finding them all around different environments, and then they can write down what they learned using some different tools. And in fact, I want the students to be reflecting all day long, so I have set up a Twitter chat on the laptop computer, the desktop computer, and on the smartboard for today, with the hashtag of Science Day 2012, where the students will be able to come, and every time they've learned something today, they can come and share what they learned with the rest of the world. And I'm hoping that others will reply to some of their tweets from today and ask them some questions, and maybe even share what they've learned about structures and about simple machines. So I hope you enjoy talking to your child about this at home tonight, and I hope that your child can share with you some of the different things that they learned today, and maybe even do some reflection with you and bring in something tomorrow to share what they learned about either structures for grade 1 or simple machines for grade 2. Thanks.